Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to tonight's official coverage of Asrnz's 2025 GT Series, proudly brought to you by MATCHFIT Entertainment, live to the YouTubes. Again, tonight, here, ladies and gentlemen, Thursday night, as always. And thank you to Race Command for bringing silky smooth servers and technical support to the Asrnz community. I'm Davo. As always, J-Man right by my side. How are you doing, my friend?
Yeah, evening, Davo. Evening, viewers. Good to be back on a Thursday night here at Asrnz. Looking for another big night. Last week was fantastic, mate.
It
Obviously, format tonight. G'day, Wazza. From one lady to another. How are you, my bro? But yeah, no, fantastic night. And this format tonight very much mirrors round one. So this is round two, Hungaroring.
Yep.
4.3 Ks, 14 turns of fantastic racetrack. Format is it's a three-peat. So 3 qualifying sessions and 3 races tonight. Half points for the first 2 races and then full points for the third. And the significant part about the qualifying is it's a one and done situation again. So very much got to get your shit together, get out there, cycle those tyres and brakes up and the brain and fire one in, and then that's it. So we saw a few drivers leave it late. I think Kenny Simpson, round one, I did actually recall seeing Kenny leave a run till quite late. So good field tonight, 22, I believe, on the grid. So a good mix of GD2s and GD3s. So I am scanning the driver list at the moment, David, just to see if we had any wholesale changes. The good people at Asrnz did give the drivers, the guys and girls, an opportunity if they thought they wanted to change from GD3 to GD2 or GD2 to GD3. They gave them that opportunity because there is a drop round in the series. So technically that could be classed as your drop round.
Absolutely.
Looking to see that. Some notable mentions. Welcome back, Steve Wilton, aka Farmer. Had his paintbrush busy in the off season, responsible for putting this skin pack together, and I understand quite a few paints, so we'll talk about that a little bit later on as well.
We will.
Yeah, good to see him back, and also good to see, I think, Phil Antoon back, aka Maverick.
Yep.
And then your usual suspects from last week all still there. So welcome aboard. Look forward to bringing this broadcast to you all. And hopefully
as always,
you enjoy the show.
As always, yes, and enjoy the show. You will. Cracking night. We are all looking forward to, like J-Man's just outlined there, same old as Watkins last week, which was stellar. Very short qualifying sessions, some short quickfire racing here at Hungaroring tonight. Just a quick mention, don't forget viewers, keywords tonight. We have the crossword, the MATCHFIT Entertainment crossword. You can win yourself $100 Davo not even at the end of the season. If you can stitch all this together throughout the next 10 rounds, you will win yourself $100. First question, obviously, last week was, what's Davo's favourite fruit? Of course it's bloody pineapple. And you can see that answer in the number 1 slot. Later in the broadcast, we will be revealing question 2, and just one of our viewers, pop in your answer into the chat box and we will add that to the clue list there, and we will carry on through the weeks moving forward and till someone works out the whole clue list and puts that together, and you will win $100. Ladies and gentlemen, the boys and girls rolling out J-Man for qualifying now. Who's your eyes on, and what's your thoughts on the Hungaroring as a track, my friend?
Yeah, no, it's a pretty techy bit of circuit. So obviously, got some technical chicanes further around the back. Got some good fast flowing stuff, and then obviously when they drop down the hill to heading towards turn 13 and then the final turn 14, I think that's a great opportunity there. I think we've pretty much seen good racing here when we have broadcast here throughout the years. However, the interesting factor for me tonight will be just to see how dominant the GD3s are here over the GD2s, because I don't think the GD2s get to stretch their legs the same as they did on the fast-flowing Watkins Glen.
No, definitely not. Vastly different track, isn't it, J-Man?
Yep.
So, and this is what I think we're going to find throughout this series, which is stellar. Look, we called it in the shakedown. This series looks unbelievable on paper. We didn't know how it was going to hit when all these guys got out on track, but throughout the shakedown and obviously round one last week at Watkins, man, is it shaping up to be a spectacle. So watch this space, and get involved, ladies and gentlemen. Links in the description. Asrnz Discord, socials, get over there and get amongst it and get signed up. Good stuff going on at Asrnz.
So I see the cameramen are on Maddie at the moment in the Zoomies Mustang, and she was first out, so first car out.
Oh, there you go. Here we go. Yep. Well, we'll keep an eye on that.
So Maddie's just heading round into sector 3. We're heading towards sector 3 of the racetrack. She's currently sector 2 as she'll wind through these high-speed S's now into a couple of double rights and then run down the hill towards turn 12. Big braking zone, downhill as well. Not the easiest corner to make the apex there.
Tricky little one, yep.
And then the never-ending left-hander, turn 13.
You almost turn right back on it. It does nearly turn right back on.
The pit entry, yep.
So that final complex it slows right down, and this is what you were talking about, J-Man, whether the GT2 cars and their tyre wear are going to manage a track like this, as we see, obviously Maddie to the top because she's the first go on track. So one lap dash here, ladies and gentlemen. Now we should be watching Brimblecombe. J-Man, Brimblecombe last week in that freaking Red Bull Audi was amazingly quick. He's just rounded the final corner here. Watch this. This will be a good indication of where there you go.
He's around 1.9 seconds on the single lap pace off of Brandon Webley. Now we know how good Webley is in that Mustang. So Aaron Enright in the Mustang as well. So GD3 versus GD2 is around about another 6 odd tenths of a second away from Brimblecombe. So once again, Brimblecombe really performing in that GD2 car. Shieldsy up there now in the Aston Martin GD3, just tucked in behind. So Brimblecombe, every time he scalps a GD3, he'll be rubbing his hands together because he will. They're harder to pass than a kidney stone, these things out on track. They've got so much straight line.
But will they manage the twisty-turny nature of Hungaroring here tonight, J-Man? Only 3 minutes yet to still to run in qualifying. So
that's the byproduct. Just seeing Warren Baker's comment there in the chat, Davo. Warren Baker invalidated lap. So this one and done situation. If they get a track cut on their hot lap, that's it. They're going to go to the back of the pack.
Absolutely. And Toon runs across the line. I think he's just going up for his flying lap now. So just late on the track. And you did mention this too. Some of these guys leaving it really late. Maybe sizing up the competition. We don't know. But there's only limited time here to get your one lap in. So, and Toon in a pretty snazzy looking Bentley actually too, mind you, J-Man.
It is. Big warm welcome to Brisket, which is aka Maddie Clark.
Oh, g'day,
tuning in.
Clarky.
Good to see, Maddie tuning in. Came off a very, very good win on Monday night at Raylot Racing. Was fantastic to watch. Once again, just absolutely clinic put on. And hello, Lily Glass. See you out there.
Nice. So welcome aboard, ladies and gentlemen, for what is going to be a cracker here. Who are you watching there, J-Man?
Well, I'm looking at the battle that's going to resume as per last week. Sean Brimblecombe in there on a 45.550. Damien Jones, aka Jarkus, 45.570. Yes. So that plays on. Good to see Jordan Moss got the 777 KTM a little bit further up the grid for this one. I believe he probably finished in somewhere about P7. Not overall, but certainly I think race 3, the car looked a lot stronger last week. So he's put a good qualifying performance together to actually eclipse a couple of GD3s or a few GD3s and the like.
Turner into 11th and Turner into 3rd. Where was McDonald here? He's rounding the final corner in one of the GT2 Mazdas.
Oh, and he goes up there.
Pips Turner and Greeny there for 11th.
Who was that? Somebody else just went
I don't know who that was that just went up
Steve
there.
Rees. Steve Rees to P2.
Okay, P2 in one of the GT3 cars, J-Man. Who we got out on track? Steve Wilton, aka Farmer.
Frames per minute. What is going on? I'm not sure.
Oh no.
Okay, we'll get a handle on that, Lily.
I would love it when it's frames per minute. It's just like a freaking slideshow.
Yeah. We're drawing cartoon characters, mate. We just got to flip the cards fast.
Hang on, let me sketch something. The next frame out there. Oh dear. Okay, let's just see if that will equalise, ladies and gentlemen. Bear with us as we just see Lee Perkins run across the line and Steve Wilton rounding the final corner here. Yeah, if you like still shots, it's great. It's awesome.
Yeah, was that the track photographers at work, was it?
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, stand by. We will be back for race start.
Be back shortly.
Hey, guess what?
You got more beers?
I got more beer, yes. And the stream's moved up, so welcome back.
Do I get a prize for guessing correctly?
Well, you get me on the other end of the bloody line, mate. You know, isn't that enough? Come on, let's just see how we go. Come on. YouTube's doing YouTube things to me tonight. Keeps flashing little freaking warnings at me, just going, "Your bit rate's wrong, Davo." It's not. It's not.
Your YouTube sounds old.
But well, you know, it is.
All right.
It just is.
Around 25 seconds till we will see these guys and girls jump in for a formation lap. Obviously, you can see the grid there lined up. It is
You
a healthy
can.
looking grid. 24 now out on track. So 24. Who did we
gain there?
Who did we gain?
Is that
mine's
that
telling me
Mr. Fraser?
Oh,
Maybe?
Steve Melling's turned up. So Steve-O on the grid.
Oh, okay.
And then,
Here we go.
Uncle Joe.
We got the OG Steve Melling
And then
on grid.
SNZ. I think we agreed it was Slappy.
It was Slappy, I think. It's the NZ, and as usual, Antoon just playing silly buggers, slips the Bentley into reverse and just sneaks back on whoever the fuck
He does
behind him.
He does.
So nice work there.
A couple of Boatleys, one on the front row, one on the second row. So that's a good.
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, GT3 cars here, J-Man. First of the GT2s is Bristlecombe. Next cab off the rank is Damien Jones. Jordan Moss in the third GT2 car. KTM, mind you, too, J-Man. I would suspect that will do okay round here.
Well,
what's he in ninth? He's in top 10. So doing okay. Is Mossy in? Well, you can't miss that thing either. Bright green, very un-KTM colours, but there you go. So let's call that top 10, J-Man. Who have we got? What's going on? What is going on?
Yeah, first row, Webley, Steve Rees. Second row, Fodado, Phil Antoon. Third row, Maddie and Sean Bristlecombe. So that is the first of the GT2s, as you mentioned. And then we will go for Damien Jones, Ken Simpson. Ken Simpson with a good qualifying.
Yes, very nice, very nice.
And then Jordan Moss, Nev Shields to round out the 10. So an old pairing there. Aaron Enright sees himself lined up. Another one of his fellow breakfast crew cars in John McDonald. And then we go to Phil Turner and Darren Green. Then we'll go for Phil Rando, Timmy Nash, 15th and 16th. Lily Glass lines up alongside Steve Wilton, aka Farmer, another breakfast crew car. Steve Melling, late to the party, still on the grid though. He lines up with Uncle Joe. And then we do have Wally Baker, Chris Fraser, and then Lee Perkins from the back. And I tell you what, I don't think Lee Perkins got a lap, and maybe he was a little bit late to the party. Well, we did see him.
I
think he got a cut lap or something.
I think it was an invalidated lap there, J-Man. Right. So, yeah, starting from the back of the pack. But look, we saw Lee's talent shine in the GT4 series, the Race of Champions, J-Man. So, no slouch. Watch that car, the number 33 car.
Now.
So, as the boys and girls start to form up, we will get up to the pointy end of the grid, ladies and gentlemen. We will thank you for joining us once again. Look, and while you're here, click the like and subscribe button, guys. Help us out, help us grow the channel, and get the algorithms ticking along as they wind around this final corner for a race start here. J-Man, Webley, Rees, Fodado, Antoon, Matty T, Bristlecombe, Jacques, Simpson, Mossy, and Shields. This is going to be a cracker. Hungaroring round 2, race 1 in the Asrnz 2025 GT series, and we have a green light and a very tiny stand battle. Look at Bristlecombe. Here he comes. He's looking for some space. Who's that blocked him up there? Just went, no, thanks for coming on. No, we do have contact early on.
Yeah. So Matty, unfortunately, gets the tag, and so does Phil Antoon.
Yeah, so I think that was Fodado.
Someone else in the background as well.
So that is Enright getting a touch up in the Mustang in the background, but I think that was Shane Fodado actually trying to shut the door on the Audi and nearly brought himself into a bit of a mischief there. Look at Mossy in the background there too, with a bit of a slip up. Three wide, the tic-tac car, and who is that?
Was that Timmy Nash?
That might have been Nash.
I got a feeling that was Nash. It was.
We've got to get a replay of this. Look at this, just getting tangled up there. Mossy sandwiched in between those two. Nash goes out. It was Turner in the Tic Tac car as well,
Yeah,
J-Man,
yeah.
and one of the black Maseratis. I think that's Rando that got tangled up in that as well. We don't normally do first lap replays, but wow, that was all happening there. Steve Reese, J-Man, just gets that big bad Bentley, the Jack Daniels Bentley, up on the front of this race, and
the two GT2 cars of Jones and Brindlecombe, just watch those cars. The GT2s don't get tyre warmers when they drop to grid. Mind you, all of these guys on the formation, but I understand it takes a little bit more to get some tyre temp into these GT2s. So look for a strong performance out of Jones and Brindlecombe on lap 2 as they start to regulate a bit of tyre temp. And look at the straight line speed.
Absolutely, absolutely. And then, look, we saw Brindlecombe challenge for positions, but getting the door shut by Frontado early on. Hence, Jones now in front of Brindlecombe. So a little bit of a position change there between the two Audis. But that
position change as well for Chris Fraser over Darren Green into turn 1.
Loads going on. Matty T
Kenny
looking back at
Simpson.
Simpson. Pass. Matty T with a little bit of a shake off the curb there.
Jesus, Ken needed no second invitation to that.
Not at all. Here we go. Watch this. So Matty there, big jump, just picking it up on the replay on the inside there. The Mustang upset. Allows Simpson pass. Now Frontado. Looks like he may be a bit dirty, I think, with herself there. Just thinking, well, I probably shouldn't have done that. It looked like it was maybe the McDonald car in front of her there.
Yeah,
that propped the Mustang there. So, again, this is the challenge for these drivers, isn't it? J-Man Simpson runs a little bit wide in the 68 Mustang, puts Matty T in a position. But this is the challenge, isn't it? The GT2 cars and the struggle that the GT2 guys have.
Contact just before the braking zone. Just looked like Matty just tried to shift back onto the race line and didn't realise Ken still was there with the overlap, but they got away with it.
And now Frontado actually putting pressure on Simpson as well. So Simpson under pressure, J-Man, in the CQ Steel Industries number 68 Mustang.
Now, Lee Perkins from the back of the grid, I'll just give you an update on Lee.
Yes.
That he is now up 10 positions. He
is up
to P13.
Like, really?
Yep.
You're sitting me in front of Baker.
Melling's up 7. Baker's up 7. Fraser's up 7.
There you go.
Some big losers would be probably Phil Turner down 9 and also Frontado down 6.
So big gains at the back of the field. We've seen a little bit of, like elbows out stuff. Nothing too major, really, except for maybe Rando Nash and Turner there in the background. But everything else, like pretty tidy stuff. Rando and Nash going at it, J-Man.
Yeah,
oh, look at him. Look at him. Look at Turner in the bit. Oh, you bloody hell. On the grass.
Yeah. Update from the speed trap as well, guys. 246k an hour for Steve Rees leading the race. 259k an hour for Sean Brindlecombe in P5. So
wow.
The GT2's got some serious straight line.
Had that. Webley and Toon, J-Man. These guys, sparring partners, long-time sparring partners, aren't they, these two?
Yep, absolutely. So, a couple of giggers going at it. And who's that? That's Kenny Simpson, Nev Shields, and Jordan Moss trying to line up. Kenny Simpson fires it down the inside into turn 13.
Is that Moss? That's Moss. Is that Moss on the inside of Simpson rather than the other way round?
Yeah, Moss was trying to shoot it down the inside of Simpson into the second to last turn. Now, you watch the horsepower of this KTM.
Oh,
you watch him line up this Mustang.
Big slip from the Mustang there on the way out. Not so much punch in the KTM compared to the other GT2 cars, J-Man, but watch the braking distance too. And it's such a light little car here. Watch it in the corner there.
Giving Kenny plenty to think about, for sure. Kenny is going to be on the right side of the track here to take this corner on the inside, but can Moss sweep round the outside?
And he's got to make it live there because the right-hander coming up here, a little kink there.
Beautiful pass.
So nice work, 101 pass there, Simpson. Look at that, just trying to get up under the wing of Moss now. So Simpson under a lot of pressure, J-Man. A lot of pressure for Simpson. Look, and that's
Yep.
Perkins in that mix as well.
Yeah, Perkins looking to go with Fotterdo and get round the outside of Steve-O, and that's Wally Baker as well. So Steve-O's just in a spot here. They might get this position back down to this right-hander.
So quick replay there. Just watching Steve-O just running a little bit wide there in the Maserati. Allowed Perkins past Wally Baker just there, just to apply that little bit extra pressure on Steve-O as well. So Steve-O, look, I think is probably feeling the heat a little bit like Kenny Simpson at the moment.
Yeah.
A lot going on for these guys.
Yeah, Ken's doing a good job. He's been in some good battles. Maddie on her way back after that incident, effectively turn one, lap one. She's on her way back up to P6, has dispatched the likes of Simpson, Moss, Shields, McDonald. So she's on the move in a hurry. Next cab off the rank, about a second and a half up the road, will be Sean Brimblecombe. To get a couple of scalps there would be Brimblecombe and Damien Jones, putting her back into P4. I think the likelihood is this tyre wears on this 20-minute sprint race with still 12 and a half minutes left to go. The likelihood that she's going to get there is very real for these two guys in front of her. Now, who's that? Moss and Simpson.
And Simpson back. We might just pick up on a
And
replay and just see if we can work out what happened there. Maybe there was contact between the two cars because they've both gone back, J-Man. So look at Fotterdo tucked up in behind in the replay here, J-Man.
Simpson all over Jordan Moss here.
So Fotterdo up the inside, punches the GT3 up past both of them.
Yeah, that's a great pass.
And makes it stick. So there's the two positions that just flashed up on our radar, J-Man. We saw them both go back, and that is why. And what a masterclass there from Shane Fotterdo. GT3 Mustang of Kenny Simpson. Stellar pass.
I'll tell you what, this is all going on in the back, Davo, but man, this battle at the front is a very good battle. The top three. I mean, Steve Rees has just had that 1 second margin over Antoon.
It's not much, so.
And Webley, but it is not much.
It's
and
not
they're
much.
not really holding each other up, these giggers. Now, they're starting to close that gap down, working together, moving forward. They're not so much battling each other as much as they are going forward to try and chase down Steve Rees, because obviously Rees racing for the far gone racing stable, and then you've got a couple of giggers behind him.
But just look back here. Look at Matty T on the outing now of Sean Brimblecombe.
Yeah, should be big under brakes.
Big under brakes, I tell you, tucked up right. Oh, and Brimblecombe runs it wide. So plenty going on all the way through the field. Mate, there's only 10 minutes to go. My God,
I know.
When it's this busy, it goes quick, ladies and gentlemen. And stellar job there, Matty T through on Brimblecombe.
Yeah, still some St. Moss going at it too.
I had to get back there.
A fantastic battle. So that is GT3 Mustang over GT2 KTM. You cannot miss the KTM.
But here at Hungaroring, that's the equaliser, isn't it? Perkins up into 12th position, J-Man, from the back of the field. What are we talking? 11 positions?
They should be... Yeah, well, it is 11 positions, yeah. Yeah, you're right there. And then looking at that, Baker up 8. Melling only up 5 now. You've got past a couple. Chris Fraser, he's done a great job as well. He's up 7 spots. Just looking at the margin, so Antoon got it to 0.7 now, and you could say that Antoon and Webley, because they're going together.
Well, Webley's
are working together.
Yeah, Webley's coming with, and we're just out of the front of Webley's car at the moment now. The Mustang looking solid, mate. Tagged on to the back of the Bentley of Phil's Bentley there. Wow, these guys, Rees. Oh, is Rees just running out of rubber? I don't know. These races are so short. Surely not.
Nah, he'll be sweet. He'll be sweet as for rubber. They've got 3 sets of tyres for 3 races and 3 qualifiers, and they only take 1 lap bite out of those tyres. So he's going to be sweet.
He's got no friggin' excuse then. Kenny Simpson still all over the back of Jordan Moss there. And look in the background there. That is Lee Perkins and Wally Baker.
Wally Baker, yeah. So that's a 4-way. That's almost a 4-way already.
Look, who else we got? Fotterdo's moved forward even further. Tucked up in behind Shieldsy now, who is not that far behind. that is JB, John McDonald.
Yep, Tomboy's had a good race so far. He's doing a stout job. And also, Damien Jones trying to hold off Maddie. But Maddie's going to look to make this pass. Jones, can he cover the inside?
Now, she did this with Simpson too. Just made him think just that split second. Watch this, though.
Look at the power.
Tricky corner, this. Oh!
He has to run it through the chicane. He couldn't stop it.
He's got to pull that back. Wow.
Well, that's one of his cuts. Yep, for sure.
That's a big one. That look in the background. Who is that? Why is Webley back there?
I don't know, in Shields.
What is Webley doing back there? Let's get a replay on this, J-Man.
Webley doing
into the chicane. Big bounce out of the chicane on the replay, J-Man. Turns the car. Full 180. He's got to flip spin it back. Tag on the wall. There goes Jones. There goes Matty T. That's why Webley is there and now has Brimblecombe to deal with. Well. We didn't see that one coming, but, mate, here we are.
Maddie with a big look on Jones now. Come down the straight, she'll be able to do nothing with that car in the straight line.
We've got to get back and look at Fonadoe.
She'll have the bigger brakes.
As well here on McDonald, J-Man.
Yep.
So we'll try and toggle between these guys. We also got Perkins, I think, in the background. Look at this field. Look at that set of 6 cars, Seals. And then we got Baker and freaking Simpson and Perkins in the background. Oh, my. Perko on, that's on Perko on Simpson. You can see in the front, in the foreground there. Oh, that is Moss. That is Moss on Shields.
Beautiful pass.
6 minutes
Simpson,
to go.
He held off Perko.
Wally, look, I just saw Wally Baker. I reckon I just saw him back off and just go, oh my, I'm not even getting amongst that.
Nah. Oh, and look, Perko touches Denny up in the 68 CQ Steel Industries.
Sorry.
Mustang.
We're just going to get back here because we've just seen Matty T go round the outside of Jacques on that same corner. She forced the issue up into the chicane there. Jacques ran through. This time, she goes round the outside in the GT car. car. Wow. Okay, back
at some point, Davo, we are going to have to look at Phil Antutu, who's right on the bumper of Steve Rees as well. But Webley through now on Damien Jones. This has allowed Jones, Brimblecombe to catch back up to Jones too with these last 2 passes in quick succession. It's basically put Jones off the racing line and slowed the lap time down.
Oh, look, I've got to go back to this. McDonald, Fonadoe, Moss, Shields. Look at this pack of cars. Look at the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cars back to Baker from JB. JB, he is the cork in the bottle. He's the slow bloke on the freeway here, ladies and gentlemen.
He's not a slow bloke down the front straight.
And he is holding that field up. Look at that. Look at them all coming. And again, they fan out. It's Shields and Perkins. You've got Baker on Simpson. Simpson's just like, I'm out of breath.
Baker down the inside of Simpson,
Simpson's had enough. He's just like, I can't do this anymore. Wow.
Oh, this is brilliant stuff.
Greeny on Enright as well, having a bit of a crack in the background there, J-Man. But look, I can't get my eyes off this. Let's get it.
I don't know on McDonald. He gave him a touch up through the right hand and the left there.
Shade's going, come on, John. Come on. That's enough, right? And look at Bossy. Look at Bossy.
Baker around the outside of Shields. Can he make that stick?
No, that's bloody Perko.
Perko, sorry.
Oh, Perko!
He touched up Moss there and it allowed Shields to come back through.
Oh, my. Oh, my day.
I tell you.
And it's not over between Shields and Perko. And Perko again, giving him a touch on the outside corner there. And look up in front. Here we go. Fonadoe and McDonald. Oh, it is
and
on.
Jordan Moss in there as well.
I cannot flick back to a replay because the live stuff is way too good, ladies and gentlemen.
Shields.
Oh, look at this lot.
Baker Simpson, Baker Shields now.
It's like it's lap 1, J-Man. Who's that? Shields going in.
Shields into the pits. Webley got to drive through. Shields got to drive through. That'll be track infringement, Davo. Pushing the boundaries.
That just changed the game right there. Wow.
And 2 now, 0.2 of a second. We only got 3 3/4 minutes to go. He's all over the back of Steve Rees for the top spot.
We will keep an eye on that because
2 Bentleys.
We can't take the cameras away from this, J-Man. The boys are focused.
No, it is a good battle.
But keep us updated on what's going on at
Will
the
do.
pointy end. A little under 3.5 minutes to go here. And oh my God, like I said, it's like it's lap 1. These guys, they've got the gloves on, the elbows are out, they're pushing, they're shoving. It's all
7,
happening.
8, 9, 10 is where the
Perko wide. Baker's just like, thanks for coming. Sneaks it up now. I've got to give it to Baker. He's played a really measured game here. He's held back. He's held back. Oh no, it's on. Oh, there's contact.
Gets it done. I think all's fair and love and war there. I think the door was open.
We'll get a quick replay. Well, the door's probably dented a little bit now, but and definitely closed. But here we go. Bam, bam. Just gave the old Dak Daniels Bentley a bit of a massage on the way past, but all done and dusted. J-Man, look, let's get back here. Let's get back. Where is this action? Here it is. This is where the action is.
Perko Baker is where it's at right now. And I'll tell you what, Brimblecombe Damien Jones is going to shape up for an absolute photo finish as well, I think.
Oh, that's going on in the background there. Is that what we're talking about? What about Fraser and freaking Fraser
you're
Nash?
Talking about Fraser, Nash and Webley. So that'll be Nash through on Fraser.
Oh, there it is. There it is, right there. Live on the YouTubes there, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, Baker touches Jordan Moss, and Jordan Moss gathers it up and drives off. Beautiful bit of car control on the KTM there from Jordan Moss.
We're going to get a quick replay of that one, J-Man. It's down into 2-1 here, braking area. Wally Baker looks like he actually misses his mark from way back. Comes in, he would have been just going, oh my kamikaze, God, what's going on?
Sorry, I just saw a 3 wide with Webley, Nash and Fraser.
And it's still on. It is still on. That is Fraser in one of the GT2 Maseratis, Nash in the background in a GT3 Ferrari, but Webley stuck in the middle after an earlier spin. J-Man, he has gone back further, actually, than he was. So he's had another little faux pas, let's say, with a minute to go, and is definitely in recovery mode.
Yeah, My God. Battle now with McDonald, Moss, and I think also Baker Perkins. There's a 4-way going on there. So 2 GT2s holding off 2 GT3s.
J-Man, apart from bloody Faraday, who forced his way past, McDonald, the old bloke in the fast lane on the highway, this guy has literally defended all of that going on behind him there. There was 6 or 7 cars there, and he's kept it together, and he's going to bring that thing home.
Yeah, you could almost argue it's a vintage performance.
A vintage.
From a statesman that's like literally a cork in the bottle.
Yes, absolutely. Perkins, Baker on Perkins.
Oh yeah. Down the inside.
Has he got it done? Perko.
I reckon he's got enough.
Perko's, look, some of these guys will be mentally out of breath, won't they?
Perko's back down the inside. Is just like, it's not that easy, mate.
No. Here we go. It's through the keep.
Will they go too wide through here?
Oh, here we go. See, you get that inside curb and see Baker forcing Perko out wide because that inside curb is rough, and Perko passed. No love lost between these two. Great sparring partners. Oh, we see Moss running wide there, actually running very deep into the right-hander there, in behind McDonald. But again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cars there. That is Kenny Simpson rounding that lot out in the Mustang. So those guys...
And soon, Davo, round the final turn, give him the honours he deserves, because he actually had to earn that.
So Antoon, Steve Rees, those two going at it. Matty T in the Zoomies, Mustang across for third. Damien Jones
Holds off Brimblecombe.
The couple of mad GT2
Oh, get back to
Audis.
McDonald though. Look at this. Look at Moss. Look at Perko.
This was never going to finish until the last corner.
They've
Look
got
at
two
this.
more of these to go.
Look at them wriggling around. All squirming.
McDonald.
Getting used to it
Take a
there.
bow.
McDonald, Moss, Perkins, Baker, Melling, Simpson. What do we got? Webley.
Just Fraser.
So that just happened in the last corner. Let's get a replay of that, actually, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go.
Oh, look, go back. No, go back to Enright Turner. Enright Turner.
We'll have to get that in the next replay, but just check that out.
You need to.
Just check out that. Webley round the outside of the Maserati. Let's get a load of this.
I'll let you call the replay.
So replay on Enright. Enright leading. Oh, we got bloody Shields. He gives him a bit of a touch up. Shields yields, but leaves Enright vulnerable. J-Man. Who was that got past him in the McLaren, and then he's got the Tic Tac car right up his clucker.
Well, that's Darren Green and the
that was Greeny. That was the Greeny cars. Yeah. Wow. Look, we need more cameras. We need more commentary. I am hoarse. That is amazing, ladies and gentlemen. What a freaking race. J-Man. Guys.
Epic.
Viewers, hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Get over to Asrnz. If you like what you just saw then, get amongst it and get over there and sign up. Sign up. We'll be back in a moment.
Yep.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We just witnessed one of the most epic races I think I have ever called. I'm Davo, J-Man right by my side. You have tuned into MatchFit Entertainment for Asrnz's 2025 GT Series. It's round 2 at Hungaroring. Oh, mate, I am nearly speechless. I'm hoarse after one 20-minute race. J-Man, are you there? Have I got you?
we got to go. We've got to go and do this another 2 times. Mate. And, look, it's a great little opportunity for me to just add a little segue. So obviously we always interview the podium, or what we deem as like maybe the final podium of the night rather than each race. But I'm going to use the opportunity to just grab a guy down for a quick chat. Hopefully he's still on comms and not running away, celebrating what was an absolute clinic on how to defend in a GD2 car over a GD3 car. John McDonald, have you got us on comms?
Come on in, John.
Mate, give us some insight to how good, like, was that as good for you as it was for us?
It was good for me. I don't know if it was good for Shane. He told me I wasn't leaving him racing room, so I said I was just racing. So it was good fun, man. Sorry, there we go.
All right,
I was just enjoying the race. Yeah.
Mate, that was fantastic, and obviously, you had yourself Jordan Moss and the KDM in there. Obviously, Shane Fodado, and then you had I think there was it Perko in there, and
Perko Baker, freaking Kenny was amongst it.
Yeah, Kenny Simpson. Honestly, that is some of the best side-by-side racing we've seen in a long time, mate. But geez, you want to start handing out tuition on how to defend, mate, because you are an absolute master of it. So,
well, yeah, just you got to hold your line in the corner and then back them up and use your strengths out of the corner.
Humble as ever.
Yep.
John McDonald, you're a legend, bro. And
awesome stuff. Go well in the next one, mate.
Get out there, mate.
We won't upset your qualifying program. But
so much fun wrestling them. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Good stuff. Go well, mate.
Awesome stuff, J-Man. John McDonald there. Quick impromptu interview, and humble as ever as the boys and girls start to roll out for the second qualifying session. We are just quickly, before we get to the live action, as they do their outlaps, we're going to run through the keyword situation. J-Man. Now, so at the beginning of the next race, we are going to fire off the second question, but you can see clearly what's going on here. MATCHFIT Entertainment giving away $100 debut for the first person that can actually put this clue crossword together. First clue given away last week. Dave's favourite fruit. I love pineapple. Of course, it's pineapple. Tonight we're going to give away another clue. Answer it away in the chat box, and we will get number 2 up on there. You guys are going to start putting it together. First person that can solve the final clue will win $100 debut at the end of it. Quickly, well, we're talking about super awesome friggin' looking cars before. It's another giveaway from MATCHFIT Entertainment as well. Announced, I think it's got postponed. I think we're going to do it tonight, J-Man, but I think we'll do it next week. $50, best skinned car on track. And I tell ya, there's a bloody few of them. So J-Man and myself have got our work cut out for us. Putting all of that together, J-Man. Oh, God. Look, I'm only just catching my breath, I tell ya, from the last race. And we are going to go live now to the action, ladies and gentlemen.
Take a deep breath, sunshine, because I tell you what, it's about to get busy. And even also, we've got another car to the grid. There's 25 cars on the grid now. Tony spent another Giga Racer to the stable. So Tony Spence has managed to get that Nissan GDR Giga Racer out on track. So look for that thing.
Where is he? Give me. Let's get a look at that thing.
Yes, he would be, by my calculation, potentially, is he the first car out on track? Maybe.
Oh, I don't know. That's okay. So my
car. Yep.
I've got the full proto version of the Giga Racer R35 skin wise, but either way, looks bloody fantastic. We love a Datsun J-Man. And look, if you thought the bloody camera guys were doing struggling to keep up, and us, mind you, the comps team struggling to keep up with it in the first race, just had another driver. Okay, let's just throw somebody else in there to keep up with it. There was 3 good solid battles going on through that field, but that mid-pack, again, we love mid-pack racing, J-Man. That mid-pack was next level, wasn't it? 7, 8 cars there, solid. Looked like they were racing for the first lap for the whole 20 minutes.
Yeah, they were. Absolutely. So I'm just seeing Damien Jones.
Damien Jones across the line.
I think that is for his outlap,
I believe. I'd suspect so. And so
I think it is Tony Spence by my calculation.
So is that the 66 car?
No, the 420.
The 420 car. Okay.
Yeah, and he's coming around the final corner now. So we're going to get a read on this. How fast is the Datsun? And he's got Wally Baker behind him. So 46 to 9. So he's just finding his way. But Baker in there with a 44.2. And who we got coming next? I believe Sean Brimblecomb's on his way up to the final turn. We saw him put this car effectively, I think, in about P6, P5 or 6 in race 1. Goes up there to P2, provisionally on a 45.6 because Baker's still holding down that top spot intermittently because Webley is back with a 43.5.
Oh, no surprise there, J-Man. The usual suspects, and the board moves so freaking quick. We're not even going to try and keep up with it, to be honest. We're just going to flash random cars at you, all right? And you can just listen. You just listen. And we got a couple of guys still out on their outlaps. Steve Rees, I just noticed Steve Rees circulating particularly slowly in the Dak Daniels.
Yeah.
That is there's some weird shit there going on. Dak Daniels.
Matty B to the top though, 43.1. That's a big margin. That's nearly 4/10 of a second over Brandon Webley.
So these guys warming. That is Tony Spence just sneaking past there in one of the Giga Datsun as well. So these guys just circulating, getting some tyre temp in, doing whatever they got to do to make it happen.
Oh, Spencer's missed the memo that it's a one and done situation.
Oh, okay, Spencer's going around for a second. Okay, fair call. Jacques done and dusted in 7th position. Steve Rees. What is wrong with Steve Rees' car? He is running this thing like, how low is this thing on fuel? He has dawdled around the track, comes around the final corner here, bam, he's on it.
Yep.
In the Dak Daniels.
Dak Daniels.
Dak Daniels. Bentley there. So let's see what he can pull out of the bag. We've got Fraser done in one of the Pit Viper. I think that's a Maserati there, J-Man. Hard to tell with that paint job, to be honest. Phil Antoon out in one of the big bad Bentleys as well. God, I love these cars, J-Man. I really do like a Bentley. Jordan Moss,
Brimblecombe and Jones, so that's a big one there. And
wow.
Also Kenny Simpson out-qualifies Shields
and Moss.
And all of them. So Kenny Simpson wound the Mustang up for that one on a 44.8. So that's a beautiful lap from
that is
Steel Industries.
Absolutely, absolutely. And again, I just think that KTM, although not punchy in a straight line, does have the cornering power S to make it happen on a track like Hungaroring, mate. So yeah, definitely watch that space. Steve Rees, like I said, I don't know what's going on. He did a very slow outlap. Just wondering whether that car is super low on fuel. And Toon out on track as well. So we're going to watch a couple of Bentleys there. Matty T, top of the list there. You can see with a 43.1.
Yeah, it's a big lap. It's going to be a hard lap to knock off.
That is, absolutely. And Toon.
Elling to P11 now. Splits
Rees
Jones
final corner.
Green.
Here goes Rees.
Where does he fall? Goes to P3 on a 43.6.
And Toon out of the final corner. J-Man in the other Bentley.
Goes to P4 on a 43.7.
Oh, the boys, they got him. They got their measure.
What about Foto? Where is he? He's down. He's coming down to turn 12. 13, sorry now.
So it's so tight stuff. Like, these are the guns. These are the guns. These guys that we're calling here, guys and girls, Matty T included, obviously, sitting on the top of the list there. These are the gun drivers.
We just thought it'd end up P5.
P5.
So it does go far gone with Matty T.
Ooh.
And then go to a Giga and Webley, back to a far gone racer and Steve Rees. So split for the first 2 rows, then back to a Giga racer with Antoon, and then Forono, and then Baker. So plenty of Gigas out there. Kenny Simpson, P7, Timmy Nash into 8th, Shields 9th, Moss into 10th. So does that make, let me just have a look here.
Crunch the numbers.
Yeah, it makes Moss the first GD2 car home, and he...
yes,
Enright,
it does,
and
it
then
does.
Brimblecombe, Jones, Melling, Green, Rando, Fraser, Turner, McDonald, not so good on the qualifying that time. P19, Tony Spence, P20, Lily Glass, 21st, Wilton, 22nd, and then there's the unclassified times. Although Lee Perkins is still out there, Dave. He's in overtime. He's got 2 corners to navigate to bring this in. We saw the car with good race pace, so what can he deliver? Can he put this thing inside the top 10?
Yeah, definitely no slouch, J-Man. Camera's on Perko at the moment. In the Looney Tunes, number 33, BMW. M4, I think that thing is.
Looks like a good lap.
Looks like a pretty tidy lap.
P7.
Well, there you go. There you go. Sneaking in behind Wally Baker. Just slipping Kenny Simpson back down in the CQ Steel Industries, number 68 Mustang. Nashi in 9th and Nev Shields in 3rd. Wow. Just freaking wow, J-Man. Again, we are seeing some stellar efforts here.
Absolutely. Righto, Davo. We've got under 3 minutes.
Take a breath.
Question? What is the question?
Oh, what's the question? What's the freaking question? Hang on. Let me get it.
Okay, viewers, turn your ears on. Davo's about to ask a question.
We are going to...
Crossword. The second word of the season.
The key word. This is the question for the key word for number 2, J-Man. Question. Drivers, pit 4, fuel, and what?
And what on a compulsory stop would be in a enduro round, would it be? Must be.
Wherever.
So what do they pit for? Fuel and what?
So fire that answer off into the chat box, ladies and gentlemen. That will be added to the clue list here in the MatchFit Entertainment crossword. Somebody will win $100 at the...
I tell you what, you can't catch Stu Aerosmith napping. I believe he's the guy that called it first last week.
He got it last week as well.
Yeah. So he's giving the answers just so quickly.
I think he's using AI.
GPT for Davo's crossword.
That's okay. Well, the further it gets down the track, the harder that's going to be, I tell you, for the ChatGPT. But ladies and gentlemen, that is not the only giveaway. Obviously, MatchFit Entertainment giving away $50 to the best painted car out there again this season. And man, there is a few out there. Look at that. Look at that. Lily trying to solve question number 8 already. Well, you know, number 8 already.
Like we said, if you can solve it first, the whole shebang, you be the first to do it. You come at us.
You put it together. And the prize is yours, Lily Glass, and the team worked hard on this. So go easy on us. But look, ladies and gentlemen, for those that missed out on the first race, you are in for a cracker. Race 1, epic, probably one of the most entertaining races. I think you would agree, J-Man, that you and I have called over the years of doing this stuff.
It was pretty bloody sublime, but
it was pretty good.
The battle packs there was something impressive. I mean, to see that many cars.
Yeah.
And once again, it's this whole GD2 versus GD3 thing out there.
It is. And look, so, mate, we've only got, 0 seconds to go as the field starts to pull away here for race 2. Grab yourselves a drink, ladies and gentlemen. Get back to the screen and get comfortable. Hit the thumbs up button and watch Phil.
Mav's just heating up the rears again.
He's doing Mav stuff. And get back in front of the screen here and watch this shit. I tell you, some of the best stuff. We've talked about it all through. Oh God, we talked about it at Shakedown. We talked about it around 1 last week at Watkins Glen. How good this championship, what Asrnz put together here for this GT champ, looks so good on paper. You know, you look at the tyre sets and the durations and the GT2s and the GT3s put together, and it was just on paper it looked fantastic. We didn't know until they got out on track, and soon as these guys launched off the start line in the first race in the Shakedown, we knew they were onto something. Round 1 was even better with Watkins, and we just witnessed, ladies and gentlemen, race 1 here at Hungaroring for round 2. Probably one of the best races I think I've ever called. I'm glad I grabbed an extra beer actually, because that is hard work. Cameras, we need more cameras. I need more camera guys, J-Man.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, just looking at that quick run through as they rolled out. Maddie over.
Let's do this.
Antoon, Fondo, that makes the top 5. Then Wally Baker, he banked his lap early. Beautiful lap it was too. For P6 over Perkins, over Nash, Kenny Simpson, and then Nev Shields rounds out the 10. Then we start the back 10, and then we go Jordan Moss first of the GD2s home, and P11 over Aaron Enright. Brimblecombe, next GD2 car, 13th, alongside his fellow competitor he's consistently with since the start of the series, Damien Jones. And then Steve Melling, Darren Green, Rando Fraser, Phil Turner, Tony Spence to round out 1920, Lily Glass, Steve Wilton, Uncle Joe, John McDonald. John McDonald in the pits. I'm not sure what's happened there, and same with Slapper. So a couple of cars in the pit lane, so I'm not sure what's going on there. That's a real shame.
JB's up for a challenge. Who freaking knows? But what we do know is they are getting around the back section of the circuit here for race 2. J-Man, Matty T, Webley, Rees, Antoon, Bonadoe, Baker, Perkins, Nash, Simpson and Shields rounding at the top 10.
Look at that. Mustang front row.
Wow.
Row.
What? Oh my God. It was epic race 1. I'm just looking at that now.
McLaren third row.
It's just wow. That is amazing. That is amazing. Okay, green light, ladies and gentlemen. Race 2, Asrnz 2025 GT Series. Look at that, Toon. What's the middle?
Down the middle.
Webley gives him room. Matty on the inside goes, mate, you're going to have to work. Who's that from behind? That's Brimblecombe.
Just going down the middle.
Just couldn't stop it. There's cars everywhere. We will get a replay of that just quickly, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Oh, it's contact between Moss and I think it was Nash, J-Man. There's a bit of pinballing going on.
The benefactors from that are Damien Jones in 4th and Jordan Moss in 5th. So a couple of GD2s already inside the top 4. They will be rubbing their hands together.
Rees went out with that as well, J-Man.
Lily Glass, I believe, with a drive-through, was it? Hang on.
Wow. So one of the major players in Steve Rees and the Big Bad Bentley went out as well. So Antoon. So we just regathering here. Phil Antoon, number 1. Matty T, 2nd. Brandon Webley, 3rd. Jordan Moss. I can't believe he came out of that unscathed, J-Man. Puts that KTM in 4th position. Big gap though. Then Jones, Fonato, Rando and Perkins trading positions here.
Simpson and Rando were trading as well with, who's that? That's Steve Melling in tow right behind
That is Steve Melling. And then we got Fraser, Baker, Shields, Enright, Turner, Grimmer, Wilton, Green, Rees. Oh, massive. Some big players down the back here. Rees and Brimblecombe, McDonald. Oh, my. Can't it change in just a blink of an eye as we just see? Who was that? Who was that? That was... somebody just got punted off in one of the Maserati.
Oh, Steve Melling back. Yeah, I believe it was Steve Melling back. Yeah, it was. And look at this. Wally Baker fires down to go down the inside.
Oh, look at Brimblecombe. Brimblecombe between Rees and
Greenie.
the Metallica car. Just, oh, my. It is on. These guys are just straight back on it here. Just picking up on the leaders there. Webley with a very awkward jump off the left-hand kick there. Drive-through penalty for 404 there as well.
Shane Fodderdo will be absolutely kicking himself. He will be like, shit, I'm tucked up behind two GD2 cars again. So he's got Damien Jones and Jordan Moss ahead of him. He'll be wondering what the hell he has to do to try and run with fellow stablemates in the GD3s.
But just look at that pack of cars again. That mid-pack, J-Man. Oh, my God.
Yeah, it is nuts. And I mean, Rees is amongst it now too as well. So he's
right in the thick of it.
Uncle Joe up in front of him. He's trying to work over him. He's got Brimblecombe behind him. But you go a little bit further up the field. If you look at the battle,
well, we had cameras on Enright, and you just look.
Enright, Baker, Rando, Fraser.
Back and forth of Enright, yeah. So Rando in front, Baker, then Enright, then Shields, then Turner.
Fodderdo trying to put a move on the outside of the final turn on Jones. I tell you what, it'll be diminishing returns when Jones manages to get that thing
what's
straight.
this? Watch this drag race. And look at the punch.
See you later.
Oh, and look, Shane Fodderdo. Look, I know Shane. He hates this stuff.
Jones outbreaks himself though.
No, that was bloody... He does. He nearly hit Mossy there, didn't he?
Yeah, he had to turn the steering open, but he still had enough horsepower to drag the McLaren off down to turn 2.
Oh, let's have a look there. So, yes. Jones there. Got it. Oh, look at it. Right. No! Into Turner. No, into Melling.
Oh, knock it behind them. Melling and
no. No.
It's Steve Rees, Brimblecombe. Sorry.
It is all happening. Who is that front Maserati? It's Rando I keep picking up. So it's Rando and Melling that have made contact earlier. Look what's going on in the background there, though.
Rees around the outside of open
so
trying to chase down Sean Brimblecombe.
Trying to keep up with Brimblecombe there. Round Grimmer, but Greenie's in that mix as well. And we've got Tony Spence coming up through the field, as we do John McDonald and Steve Wilton as well, J-Man. So some top players in the background there.
Turner back to Spence is an absolutely fantastic battle. But I'll tell you what is shaping up is Jordan Moss, Damien Jones, Shane Fodderdo. That's been going on basically since, I think, I would say the end of lap 1. These guys basically hooked up, decided to go and party together. It is a trio.
It's a hard party. We love a hard party.
And then you look at Fodderdo gets right to the back of Jones in the final turn, and then Jones is like, wait, I'll see you back down at turn 1 under brakes. Hunts down. Look at the pace difference with Jones over Moss's AM as well.
Unbelievable. And look at Jones. Oh, and that's Fodderdo just going, if you're going to run that wide, Sharks, I might just sneak in there right beside you. That is Perko in the background, you can see as well. And I think it's the Kenny Simpson Mustang in the background as well. So if you just look back a shot there, those guys all chasing. Let's get back up the pointy end. We got sorry, Webley on Matty T as well, J-Man. We will get man at the back. Brimblecombe on Rees. Oh no, Rees taps Brimblecombe back into Rees. There's cars dodging and weaving. Let's get a replay of this. Look at this, 4 wide. So it's a tic-tac car, Enright. Melling, and then Rees and Brimblecombe, and look at everyone taking basic action there. Good work from the field there to get around Brimblecombe.
And I tell you what, you look at Uncle Joe, Derek Green, Tony Spence, John McDonald, not that far now behind Steve Rees. So, good play. Wally Baker now, Chris Fraser and Nev Shields. That's a good battle. Just checking in with Shane Fotterdo and Damien Jones and Jordan Moss, and that's status quo. Shane still hasn't uncracked the code as to how to get past the GT2.
And Mossy, I think in that little KTM, he's just like leaning forward, just going, because look, you watch him over the rear wing here. Look at that Audi coming. But it just...
When he goes to the inside, big look, but the brake's too good on the KTM.
It just won't stop, that's right. And then here, Shane Fotterdo, all the pressure in the world from the GT3 car behind. That is Baker and Fraser going at it. Fraser wide. Shieldsy wants a bit of that as well. J-Man coming out of one.
Yeah, he does.
So Fraser meeting the sandwich there. GT2 car, a couple of GT3 boys muscling him. The Pit Viper, Maserati. Fotterdo on Sharks, still J-Man. This is hot. You know Fotterdo won't give up. They're both very tenacious guys, very clean races.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, she's not far apart up the front too. Webley working over Maddie. He's opened up the steering, looks to go down the inside. Maddie,
he's going to get it done. Look at how tidy that is.
It's going to be a drag race down to turn 12, bottom of the hill.
Oh, he had to tuck back in.
Yeah, massive respect there to Webley over with Maddie as well. So giving her some racing room because that was on. And I tell you what, just gave Fillion 2 about 0.6 of a second in that phase.
Just that gain, yep. Yeah, and that would look like Webley just being able to get that Mustang to change direction there. It really did put some pressure on Matty T on the inside there.
Now. Jones a bit closer to Jordan Moss this time round, and Perkins a bit closer to Fotterdo.
Oh, and Fotterdo very wide.
He get up on the KTM this time. He's a bit closer. He's got the draft. He's going to pull out early. Goes to the outside. He won't outbrake the KTM down to 1.
Look at Perko though, J-Man. Oh, bam, bam, bam. Bit of a Constantina effect there.
It was.
But again, just allowing Perkins to come forward, and that's also allowing Simpson to stay in touch in the background of the CQ Steels Industries, number 68 Mustang. So look at this, look at Fotterdo in the background.
Having a big look. I'll tell you what, who else was looking, and that was Nev Shields on Chris Fraser, and also Aaron Enright on Phil Turner. It is all going on up and down the field. That'll be a big mistake from Damien Jones, and that's going to allow the McLaren of Shane Fotterdo through. That's the moment he was waiting for. And he gets through, and he'll need to keep it nice and tidy, because I tell you what, if Jones is anywhere near him out of turn 14, he will pass that car on a straight line for sure. Halfway through the race, Fotterdo's cracked one code. He's got one more to crack.
That's the KTM code.
Yeah, Steve Rees got through on Melling now. He's looking for a move on Aaron Enright, so he's back up to a GT3 car again. So he's competing with somebody with
who's that?
brakes.
Who is that? Is that
That's
bloody?
Fotterdo on the inside of
Fotterdo. Look at this. He's going to make it live out there. Oh, gives him the squeeze. Oh, Perko and Jones! Ooh, nearly tags the ball on the inside. We will get a quick replay of that as they spread out a little bit. But here, watch this. So Fotterdo obviously putting the pressure on into the right-hand braking area at the bottom of the hill there, J-Man, on the KTM.
Yep. He did.
Which allowed the outside run into that corner there. Wow, wow, wow. Look at Perko starting to sneak up behind there on that field. There, Steve Rees on Enright as well, a J-Man. We might just sneak back into the front of Steve Rees' car, and look how close he is behind the Cadbury. Oh, is it the Cadbury car? I think it is.
Jones coming back at Moss here. Is this his opportunity? He's on the wrong side of the road. Sorry, mate, but
right, we're on it. We are on it. We are on it. We're going to get out of Perko's car. We're going to get out of the front of Perko's car. Oh no, Perko is actually side by side with Jones.
Just run out of horsepower here.
Oh, Jones, well inside there. not the ideal line. He's going to have to give that up.
And look who's in the back of shot. Kenny Simpson in the Mustang.
Staying with. So we'll run a replay, 30-second replay. Just watch this interaction between these three. Jordan Moss in the green KTM car. Jones on the inside there. And now Perkins held him inside there.
He did.
Made him vulnerable. Braked late. Had to steer out from hitting the KTM car of Jordan Moss. And bam, Perkins applied the pressure, J-Man. Made it stick. So nice work from Perko actually there.
Yeah, it was a good job. He has moved forward, so good to see. And who was that? Tony Spence through?
That's Spence. I'm just trying to pick up on that. I'm just picking up on this. So Turner in the Kit Kat car in the BMW. Very sideways here. Bit of a drag race to the right-hander at the bottom of the hill here. Turner had nothing for it. We've got Brimblecombe and Grimmer in the background.
Yep.
As
Rees
well.
on in right now. He's up underneath the wing. Can he upbrake him into one? Aaron up to the task.
Oh, Aaron covering the inside there too, J-Man.
Yeah, did a nice job of it too.
Got to get back up to Jones and Perkins here though.
Yep.
As well. We'll keep an eye on this. We've got McDonald on Turner as well.
Yeah, the defender's becoming the attacker in this one.
We've got Rees and Enright, and here's Rees and Enright through the kink.
Side to side. Enright will have the favourable line here.
But on the inside, he's shallow. Makes him vulnerable. Just watch. You can make him live on the outside here. Slide contact, bit of a float. Rees getting pushed wide again.
Melling gets through.
As well.
So,
nice work from Steve.
For Steve Rees.
Yeah, Steve Melling just keeping his nose clean there.
Oh, Perko really put the heat down at turn 12.
And Shieldsy on Fraser, J-Man, as well. So a lot of helicam stuff here, guys. We've got these big groups of cars here, which I want to cover as much as we can. And we just saw Shieldsy and Fraser with a little bit of contact. Shields' car looks very taily. Look at what's going on in the background there, though. Rees, Spence, Melling.
Damien Jones back
right.
on.
We've got to get back up the front here, and it's on. Big send. Can he make it live out there? Perko will force the issue down into the right-hander. Does he hold?
Jones.
Does he hold Jones shallow again, though? See, Jones is shallow. He got him. Here we go.
Simpson's in the mix now too.
5 minutes to go, ladies and gentlemen.
Steve Rees gets up the inside of Steve Melling. That was in and out of turn 1, so he just did it under brakes. But Shields now, Ken Shields looks for a move on Fraser. Doesn't pull it off. Jones now. Jones with a good comeback. I didn't think he was going to get back around the GT3 car, though he has with just under 5 minutes to go. Starts to mount another attack on Jordan Moss. Spence now starting to mount an attack in the Datsun on Steve Melling. So other tyres starting to go off on some of these GT2 cars.
Yeah, so Spence slowly working his way through the field there, J-Man.
Yep.
As is a couple of drivers, as we just continue the footage of the battle between Moss, Jones, Perkins and Simpson. Still plenty going on through the field here. We will get back to Tony Spence here on Melling, J-Man, which is heating up somewhat. Oh, Spence, is he going to get it done? He's got to make it live on the outside there.
Dragging down to 13 here.
Grip of the GT3 on the outside is not
going to cut it.
McDonald
through on Turner, and he's right on the back of Spence now.
So they have come into the fray as well. No surprise.
The here from McDonald and Melling.
No surprise at all. Yeah, hey mate, the bloody Datsun's pretty punchy though, so it'll be sweet.
It goes all right.
We will get back up the pointy end though. Look at this lot: Moss, Jones, Perkins, Simpson.
Yeah, it's a good battle there. That's 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th. all in close proximity with only 3.25 minutes left to run. Oh, Jones sideways again through that right-hander. But look at the drive he gets off there.
As long as he can pull the bloody thing up.
Yeah.
That's the problem, isn't it? It just looks like he struggles to stop it. Once he's stopped it, he's right. You know, like, but looking a little vulnerable here and there, a little rattled. And again, look at that front left-hander on this track is really starting to suffer, I think, with Jones's car.
Yep.
We've got plenty going on in the background.
Shields Fraser's a great bout as we're going on for the better part of this race, but Tony Spence now working over Steve Malling. I tell you what, he's just got the line a little bit compromised there. John McDonald's going to have a big look around the outside. Doesn't kind of make that stick, and he just Phil Turner.
Turner.
Go there.
Turner with a big shake with the BMW. So
no, it's Enright Rees side by side. These guys had a little bit of contact earlier on, and I tell you what, Rees is going to win this battle here, having the favourable line into the right-hander. Although the Mustang gives him a little touch-up mid-corner. Gets the job done.
Here we go. Here we go. This is Maserati v Datsun. Look at this. That is Melling past McDonald, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
McDonald through on Melling, I think, or he's trying.
So look at these two, the two Mazdas and the Datsun.
Devo's not going to give this up.
No, you know it. No, these two old mates. Oh, a little bit of a touch-up. You know, Rubbin's racing. Who is that?
Turner's right in there as well.
Phil's like, yeah, I'm coming. I'm up for that. So here we go. Down to the kink. And McDonald wide. Who's actually tucked in behind Turner? Is that Greenie?
Yep, Darren Green in there, the Ride the Lightning, Metallica McLaren. Point one, Shields, he's still all over the back of Fraser. These guys are going to hustle on with this. One more lap to go after this because Steve Rees is coming and he wants a top 10. Aaron Enright's going with him.
Yeah,
look at the pace difference through the right-hander there. Steve Rees with some momentum.
Oh, yeah, and Shields down to the inside. Has he gone too late? Yes, contact. Oh, no, here we go. Rees again.
And Rees and Shields facing the wrong way. Who's that?
Oh, Rees.
McDonald, here comes Melling, here comes Turner.
Look at it, here we go.
Green.
Oh, again, Rees, I think, has been tangled up through no fault of his own in so many instances. Yep. Oh, look at what's going on up the front here, J-Man, though.
Yeah.
Big shake-up. Is that Baker? My God, how did he sneak in there? But look at that, Jones again, very deep in one. Perkins follows him in. Kenny Simpson goes, okay, now it's my turn. He's right on the tail of Perko now, and lo and behold, there's Wally Baker. Who would have thunk it?
Baker all over the back of Simpson now. I tell you what, Jark's 4/10 behind Jordan Moss. I reckon Jordan Moss has got enough to hold this one out. He's done it for the better portion of this race.
Oh, he's got this, J-Man. Jones there, very snaggy off the ripple strips again. Jones really struggling, I think, with the pressure sometime.
And two, and Webley come around the final corner as we speak, so that'll be another victory for Phil and 2 with Webley close to toe, 1 second the margin.
Call that over, J-Man, because
Maddie will come through in third, and then Fododo, and then we get back to the Jordan Moss, Damien Jones, Lee Perkins, Kenny Simpson, Wally Baker battle. Now that is a mouthful because they are covered by nothing.
Point nothing. That's exactly right. Now Perko just trying to size that.
Both of him and Jones sideways. Kenny will have a run here. The start-finish line is not far away, so that's how they finish. Moss over Jarks, over Perkins, over Simpson, over Wally Baker.
Look
Chris
at
Fraser.
that group of cars again, J-Man. How close is this stuff? Fraser with Enright in tow and in very close succession. Tony Spencer 12. McDonald 13th. Melling in 14th. We got Greenie and Reese. Great Reese. Man, that guy's been tangled up in some shit tonight, I tell ya.
Yeah.
Neville Shields, Rando, Brimblecombe, Wilton, Brimblecombe, another one getting tangled up early. Wilton across the line for 21. We got Grimmer in 22. We got Slappy Boy here in 23 and Lily Glass in 24. J-Man. Wow. Again. My brain is just exploding. I thought what could...
Don't go. There's a guy I want to have a talk to because I just want to see what the frustration level's like right now. So just hold the phone.
Drag someone in here. Come on.
Yeah, I've kind of randomly selected the guy that I think would be the most frustrated. Shane, are you there?
Shane, he's full Shane down. There you go, bro.
Hey mate, what's it like sitting behind a GD2 car?
Oh man, like that one was all right. But I just want to have a race with no damage. That'd be nice.
Yeah. Imagine what it'd be like to race with the other giggers, the other GD3 cars, mate. That would be fantastic, wouldn't it?
Oh, hopefully this one. Yeah, I got the race pace there. But yeah, that's first race obviously didn't go very well. That race, I'm not sure what happened at turn 1, but I made my own mistake at turn 1 in the first race. So I apologise to Webley for that.
Yep.
But then I got sent a couple of times, but yeah, I came back. It was all right.
Oh, it's hectic stuff, mate. Look, we are just run off our feet up here. I tell you, you guys are really putting on a show for us.
It is frantic, Flambeau, I tell you, mate.
Friggin' epic.
Out of frickin' control.
All the way through the field. So, most enjoyable stuff. But yeah, look, we had to have a chat with you because it looked like you were a little tense there and a bit frustrated a couple of times there. So, awesome. Thanks for joining us, mate.
You go grab the hacky sack, mate. Give it a squeeze. Give it a bit of a stress squeeze, mate, and buckle up for race 3, Shano.
Cheers, guys.
Buckle up. Thank you very much, Shane Fronado, and thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us here for MATCHFIT Entertainment's official coverage of Asrnz's 2025 GT series here on the YouTube. Thanks, Race Command, as well, obviously, for keeping all the cogs well oiled here at Asrnz. But look, we are going to have a quick break. That was freaking epic. That was race 2, Hungaroring, round 2, race 2, 2025 Asrnz GT series. Links in the description, people. Join up, get over there, hit the like button, hit the thumbs up, and we'll be back in a moment. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to MATCHFIT Entertainment's official coverage here on the YouTube tonight, on the internet, of Asrnz's 2025 GT Series. Thank you, Race Square. Thank you, MATCHFIT Entertainment. It's round 2, race 3, Hungaroring. I'm Davo. J-Man right by my side. J-Man, how are we going? How are you doing? Because I tell ya, what an epic night so far.
Unbelievable, and you know, we knew that it was good coming out of Watkins Glen, and then there was talk during the week about the GT3s having superior lap time, but I tell you what, the racing is anything but separate because they are so close on track out there.
Amazing.
Battle pack.
Yeah, amazing. Look, we have literally just witnessed, and the viewers that have been following us already, just a couple of the most epic races I think I've ever watched. Really is starting to shape up as, oh God, one of the best calls. We've witnessed one of these races with this GT2, GT3 format, the Asrnz GT Series, ladies and gentlemen. It is epic stuff.
And it looks like Wilma is the first car out there, so that's Wilma Baker, formerly known as Wally, but occasionally dons the dress and gets out there and parties on. So
thanks for getting out there, Wilma. Once again,
visualize that.
Just no, actually don't visualize that at all, people. It will affect you for the rest of your life.
The first car out there is the 13 car, the McLaren, the Giga Racer out there. Came off a fantastic performance in race 2, and he's out there, first car to go and bank a lap. Did this in Q2 to go to the top, and then ended up finishing off with I believe a top 5 or 6 in quali for Q2. So he's looking to do the same. Got plenty of fresh air.
Plenty of fresh air. Webley not too far behind him in one of the Mustangs. J-Man, bit of a breakdown. I mean, like the mid-pack tonight so far over the first 2 races has been epic. We're in qualifying again. Short fire format, ladies and gentlemen, as is the racing. But these guys have literally got an outlapper and one flyer. Sorry?
No, you're right.
Yeah.
Great to see Kenny top 10 finish. Absolutely, honestly, I feel like it's the off season plus the sponsorship from CQ Steel Industries on that Mustang. Ken Simpson is an absolute jet at the moment, racing fantastically. So all the best to him for race 3. Left his quali till late too, Davo, that last one.
Yeah, we see that a little bit from Simpson every now and then. Just got to get that last little bit of spaghetti bolognese across the line before he gets into his qualifying. Yeah, we said, well, you got to get carb up, mate. You know, you need the carbs, mate. You know, it's intense sport, J-Man. It's tough stuff. So, you know, get
on
fit.
Fieldsy.
Get fit. Get match fit. We got Fieldsy in the room. We got Fieldsy in the room.
Baker goes on
We
there,
do have Fieldsy in the room. Nice.
Right. Webley clipses that with a 43.8, so a full second ahead. We saw Maddie in there with a 43.1 in Q2. So that is Webley to the top provisionally. Where are the big hitters? Antoon hasn't come out yet. Steve Rees just on his way out.
Brimblecombe out of the final corner. J-Man in the big bad Audi.
Yep.
With a 45.1, so popping it into third position. Yes, good for the GT2s. Yep. J-Man, Geordie Moss, I think across the line already as well.
14th of a second behind Brimblecombe in the GT2. Then Shieldsy, then Enright.
Oh, look, I'm not even going to try and keep up with this. It goes so quick.
Where is Jones? I'll be interested to see where Jones falls.
I'll aim at Jones's car. Here we go. He's running down the hill to the right-hander. Running through the left into the final complex here in the never-ending left.
Oh, unfortunate, Matty. Get well soon, mate. You raced fantastic tonight.
Oh, No! Come on, Matty. You can do it. Come back. Awesome stuff. Here we go. Jonesy across the line. Wow. Very tidy work. Perko just behind. So the mid pack is it's sliding forward, isn't it? Like we got the likes of Matty T obviously slipping out of the game there. So it just slides. Everybody just gets another free position and starts sneaking up. Awesome. As will Kenny. So we got Fordo on still on track. We got Antoon. We got McDonald. We got Wilton, Spence on outlap. Spence late to the game. I think only just joining in for race 2 there. I think it was J-Man.
Yep.
So
going up to P6 splits Perkins and Moss. It's a great
Rees across the line. I think yes. Yeah, so that's his starting lap. Who is on a freaking lap here? There's only a handful of cars here. We've got Rees, Antoon, Fonadoe, McDonald, Wilton, Spence on track as we speak. 21 cars left here.
Yeah, these guys are all starting their laps.
Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Did you see that? Did you see that? Yeah. And so Antoon just like, he nearly pulled the bloody car up.
Yep.
It's like, what was that?
So that was a lap from Fonadoe to the top.
Okay.
And that was because Antoon is just starting his lap. So Fonadoe goes to the top on a 43.7.
Seriously, J-Man, that would have compromised Antoon's lap.
Kenny driving with his new VRS direct drive wheel tonight. Of course,
Fieldsy did. Thank you.
Kenny Simpson, well done. Cheers, Fieldsy.
There,
and I tell you
hardware,
this is a massive performance gain for Kenny Simpson tonight. The racing has been fantastic.
Okay, so Fieldsy, while we got you there, remind us of what the upgrade from to was. Like, so what's Kenny come... what was he rocking before the upgrade? That's probably some old G-Series thing, I bet you.
Or a Mad Cat.
Mad Cat's like, seriously?
He was on an Xbox controller.
Awesome stuff. But look, gains. Is what it's all about. Who was that that just snuffed up there? That was Rees into P3. I was looking at Lee Perkins.
Flying past.
So Perko in 7th. What is he just? He's just starting his flying lap. Is he even going to make it?
No, he's not, because he's already banked to 45,300. So
okay, well, so it's a wasted time. But he's not. Oh, yeah. Anyway, Antoon across the line. J-Man, my brain can't think about that.
Antoon, P2, 43.8.
Okay.
So it goes 43.74 versus a 43.81 for Antoon. So Fonadoe on the top spot, 43.83 for Webley. Then we go Steve Rees, Wally Baker, Sean Bribblecombe, Damien Jones, Lee Perkins, Steve Melling, John McDonald. So look at the GD2s inside the 10. We have got 1, 2, 3, 4 inside the top 10, and then Jordan Moss at P11, so that's 5 inside the top 11. That's a great showing. Nev Shields 12 over Enright, Simpson, Rando, Green, Fraser, Turner, Glass, Wilton rounds out the 20, and then we have Tony Spence, who's just banked a lap. Where did he go? He went to P8. So knocked John McDonald out of the 10.
Oh, God, and Mossy down another one. So clearly you can see on the totem there, ladies and gentlemen, the little red tick in the bottom right-hand corner of the white boxes there on the driver's number box there. You can see the GT2 cars. So there's a handful of them in there. There's a good, healthy handful of them in there. And yes, and a few in that top 10, which is freaking awesome. No surprise here. As we get down, and oh God, take a breath, J-Man. Take a deep breath. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for joining us. You know MatchFit's going to give stuff away throughout the series, so we love you guys joining in and just seeing what we're up to and just listening to J-Man and myself, Davo, bang on with some rubbish while these guys put on a show. Hit the like button, people. Hit the like button.
I tell you what, that's the best way for Shane Fodderdo in the 585 McLaren from Giga Racer stable to not be looking at the back of a GT2 car in race 3. Is go and put it on the front row.
Well, that's a simple equation, isn't it? Really, just get it out the front there, and then problem goes away.
The start of this one, you'd be hard pressed. Well, I'll be hard pressed not to tune the camera into the 7 car out of P6. Sean Brimblecombe after the start that he had in race 2, and he slingshot down to turn 1. I'm not even sure if he actually made the brake pedal down there, so I'll be sure to watch how.
Well, if he did it awfully bloody late. Either way, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for joining us. Like I said, hit the thumbs up button. You are joining us once again here for MatchFit Entertainment's official coverage of Asrnz's 2025 GT Series. It's round 2, it's race 3. Oh, I'm exhausted after what has been a cracking couple of races so far. Stu Aerosmith on the bloody AI trying to win our competition. We're going to give away $50 next week for the best skin car. You guys can vote. Throw some suggestions out there in the chat box. We love a chat. So hit the chat box up and let us know who do you think should win the best painted car out on track, J-Man. And look, stay tuned for race 3 here. Race 3, 40 seconds winding down. J-Man, who's your money on? Fodderdo putting that car up the pointy end, but he does have Antoon sitting across from him on the front row of the grid. That is going to be a T1 battle, that one, isn't it?
Concentrate, Mav. Concentrate. You've got your teammate.
He'll put it in reverse now. You know that.
The start of this one, but I'm not sure I believe him. We'll wait and see. It's going to be hard not to hedge your bets with the 3-car of Antoon, who's had such a solid performance tonight. However, Fodderdo with some clean air, he'll be right there. Webley will be right there. The Mustang not looking so good over some of those chicanes, though. He's had a couple of awkward bounces. Steve Rees and the other Bentley. Oh, Mav did pick reverse. There you go. Hooked it in reverse.
Into Steve's car. Yeah.
I mean, for me, you could pick any one of the top 4 to be at the top spot. Wally Baker will be there or thereabouts because he raced incredibly well in race 2 as well. But for me, I guess some of the entertainment's going to come from, I guess, row 4.
Oh, I think so too. It's going to be Baker, Brimblecombe, Jacques, Spencer, Perkins. You know it is, J-Man. Yep. You just know it is. 4th row down. What's that space?
Yeah. You bet.
My brain is mush, I tell you. I have just... It's been so good. The racing, unbelievable so far tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
And thank you guys for joining us once again for a masterclass, I think, in putting together what is a quality championship and then putting these guys on track like some of the classiest races, super gentlemen driving and just providing. We've seen the elbows out, J-Man. We've seen the gloves off a couple of times, but relatively clean racing, some big biffos, but amazing stuff throughout the night so far. 2 20-minute races. It seems like they go for about 10 minutes. to be honest.
Yeah,
It goes so quickly. But we are lining up once again for race 3, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, yes, yes. Asrnz's 2025 GT Series. Look at the intent. Look how tight these guys are packed together. That's just a little bit of muscles out stuff. You can see it happening. It's a bit of attitude there, J-Man. You can see that. I can see that. The viewers can see that. As they size each other up. Fodenot, Webley, Antoon, Rees, Baker, Brimblecombe, Jones, Spence, Perkins, and Melling rounding out the top 10. Thank you very much. With McDonald. Awesome stuff. This is race 3, round 2, Hungaroring. Asrnz 2025 GT Series. We are green, ladies and gentlemen. And again, look at that jump and look at that Brimblecombe down the outside in the Audi.
Oh, wow.
Wow, 3 wide into 1. Everybody pulling it up, cleaning all the way through the field there, mind you, J-Man. Very, very tidy start. Some
tidy through 1.
Tidy through 1. What are you trying to say? Come on.
Hey, there's still 13 more corners, mate. You got to get there.
And we continue on. We do as the cameras pan back through the field there.
Side by side. Perkins and Jones were side by side as well.
And this is where it gets a little kinky. Down through this little second sector of the track. Little kick this way, little kick that way.
Brimblecombe through on Wally Baker. Shields through on Rando already, but he's got Kenny Simpson up the inside. Kenny Simpson hit the corner on Rando.
On Rando, and that's Shields, and Shields gets a tag too, and oh no, put those two cars together. Yeah, that's Shields. That's Shields and Simpson.
Oh, Brimblecombe gone backwards. What's happened there?
Oh, and he's still shaking and shaking and moving and shaking. We might. We're not going to pick up on a replay of that because Jordan Moss and I think that is Wally Baker,
Melling.
is it?
Yep.
It's Melling in the Maserati going side by side. Yep. Brimblecombe actually still holding his own there. That's Jones. And
so
Perko.
The inside of Melling
and Perko. Look at that. Look at Perko. Perko and Jones. Perko and Jones. Look at the grunt. Watch this. Watch this drag race.
Yeah, he'll pull out past this thing easy. But he'll struggle under brake.
Can he stop it? Is there going to be contact? Very close. See how close those two cars were there, J-Man.
Yeah, it was almost contact. But
look at the crowd. And you know, oh, and in the background.
Enright.
No.
Enright Melling. Oh, hang on. Yeah, Enright Melling as well. Oh, is that Brimblecombe? Perko just cleared the nose of the Brimblecombe Audi as well.
So
Melling and Enright still going
up in the background. I think that's the Kit Kat car and Fraser, I think, in the background. Wow, wow, wow. Enright and Melling and Melling and Enright and Hendo and Rando and freaking JB, and it's all going on again. Look at these 3 Maseratis.
Oh, John Boy.
With John Boy, mind you.
Yep. Moss through on Brimblecombe.
Webley now challenging Antoon, the Mustang. J-Man, you called it. Maybe the Mustang not so sweet off the curves. We know the barge that is the Bentley just soaks it all up, doesn't it, really?
Yeah, look at Fodenot making bank here.
Oh, man. Look at Webley. Look at Webley, though. The pressure.
Oh, Damien Jones had a big look on the Datsun of Tony Spence there into the final corner, but it just ran out of space. Going to try and unleash the horsepower, but as you mentioned, the Datsun was some good straight line speed.
Yeah, straight.
What is the top speed of that?
Well, look, we know how handy it is in a straight line as a GT3 car, because now we're comparing them to the GT2 cars, J-Man. Look, ladies and gentlemen, if you're not watching this, well, you are watching it because you're listening to me. Webley, Antoon, Reese, look at this stuff going on right in front of us here.
Oh,
We've got Brimblecombe and Moss side by side.
Moss is going to have the line here.
Oh, is he through the kinky stuff? Oh, Brimblecombe runs wide in the Audi.
Oh, look at Moss. Wants to go around the outside. The horsepower of the Audi here will just be too much
punch
down to the chicane.
But then he's shallow.
Goes it back.
Oh, who's that in the background? That's Enright.
That's Enright, yeah.
Watching all that unfold.
It's Jones is the one for me in the middle of a pack there. He's in between Tony Spence and Lee Perkins. So Jones is the lead GD2 driver. 2.3 seconds is the margin now. Followed over Webley because Webley threw on Antoon. We missed that. We missed the fact that Webley got through on Antoon, and now Antoon's got a ton of pressure.
I can't even get that up because he's already gone past him. We're going back 60 seconds and we're just going through the kinky stuff here. And so now Ree's actually just starting to apply that pressure as well to Antoon. So Antoon feeling the pressure. Like you said, you did mention that the bloody Mustang was a little bit awkward off the bounce and off the bumps.
Jones now on the Datsun.
We are in a bloody long replay here, so we'll try and get whatever we can up here, ladies and gentlemen. So Jones's cars look agitated all night, but he's been making it work, hasn't he?
He has.
Perkins has literally been tagged onto the back of him the whole time, and we're just picking up on maybe what J-Man was talking about there. And that was Perko on the back.
Oh, Ken Simpson and Phil Turner around in the back, a shot at the back of the pack. They've gone around. I'm not sure what's happened there. But certainly Simpson was facing the wrong way.
Yeah, nasty stuff there, J-Man, as they right themselves.
Darren Green
and get moving on. So where's that? That's T1, isn't it?
Yep.
Unfortunate stuff. Back to Perkins and Jones, J-Man. That is Tony Spence out in front in the Datsun. Just look in the background there. Geordie Moss and Brimblecombe actually going at it with Enright. Still in tow now. Enright trying to stay in touch with these two. Couple of GT2 cars up in front. Front here. Jones and Perko. Getting a bit of grass on the inside there. Forces Jones wide.
And that is Brimblecombe through on Moss.
So gets it done. So Mossy tried to cover, couldn't cover, didn't cover.
No.
They're watching what's going on with Perko up in front. Mossy's just like, I've had enough. Sean, you take it, mate. Let's him go. Enright on Moss now. Enright. It's like maybe he can smell the blood. Maybe he can
he's been there for a while. He's dead, isn't he?
Smell Geordie's vulnerability. And he's coming for him through the kinky stuff.
Webley now closing the margin down to Shane Fodado. Is this Webley's race? This one here, he looks good. Chasing hard. Does have the fastest lap of the race, and the first time tonight that I've seen a 42 on the totem. So a 42.8 to be the fastest lap of the night, I believe. So that Mustang is wound up for race 3. That is super quick. That's faster than any qualifying time we've seen.
Yes, absolutely. And we saw him blast. Well, we didn't actually see it. We didn't even pick it up in the replay, J-Man. But blaster past Antoon, who was and has been looking very bloody handy in the Bentley all night. But Webley just clearly in front and chasing down Shane Fodado at a rapid rate as we speak.
Speaking of chasing down, I got a feeling that Tony Spence is closing the margin in on Wally Baker as well. So it's David Jones drive through.
And I reckon Rees is actually chasing down friggin' Antoon as well. So Jacques into the pits. Laos Perko passed in the BMW to take 7th position.
Yeah, so that's unfortunate. That'll be a track limit infringement for Damien Jones, just pushing a little bit hard. It's going to see him fall a long, long way back in this pack, if not to the very back. So he'll rue that. Now, Webley only 0.2 of a second off Shane Fodderdo. You don't even need the numbers to see how close he is. That thing is coming and coming with pace.
Yep, so he's done some tweaks, J-Man, between the races there. The car was not on point race. Well, it was in qualifying, but not in race trim for the first couple of races. But look at it now. Look at how close these guys are now.
And going super fast. Last lap round for Fodderdo was a 43.5 and a 43.1 for Webley. So they're both on super, super fast pace. A 43.2 for Antoon and a 43.6 for Steve Rees. So, man, these guys have really wound it up for the final race. There's nobody on the same page. You drop into the 44s to 45s after that.
Yeah, no mucking around at all. My God.
Now, Webley does have about 6 kilometres an hour difference over the straight line speed on Fodderdo too, down the chute.
Let me try and get a camera.
Baker, Spence. Baker round. I'm not sure if there was contact there between himself and Spence, but Baker round. Let's Spence and Perkins through.
We've got a replay on this, J-Man. So Spence down there. So Baker was wide. Spence also deep under brakes there. So little tricky situation there. But I just noticed that has allowed actually Perko through.
Yep.
Perko just playing a cool head. And see, this is what we saw with a couple of the drivers in the first couple of races, just keeping a cool head. And Baker was one of them, was just staying out of the trouble. And just the positions came to him. But look at Baker now. Baker with
Brimblecombe all over him.
And, mate, and Brimblecombe, he's going to apply the pressure. He's got Jordan Moss behind him. He's got Aaron Enright behind him. Steve Melling and John McDonald through the kinky stuff.
Through the kinky stuff?
Through the kinky stuff. We've been going through it all night, J-Man. We love the kinky stuff.
So Fodderdo holding
he was
Wembley at bay at the moment.
He was nearly speechless.
It was close.
So, but Wally Baker, mind you, with Brimblecombe behind him, I don't see Baker again a slip there. I think Brimblecombe can apply enough pressure to Baker, maybe to force a mistake. But then we just saw both of them make a mistake in situ.
Yep.
And just opens that gap again, and there's Jordan Moss just sitting there ready, waiting to pounce. Quite even, possibly through the kinky stuff. So.
Yeah, much better drive this one here for Steve Wilton, sitting P14. Started to find some pace in that car, obviously. Probably turned up late to the party. He's only just rebuilt the rig, shifted house, and got his act together with the sim rig, and yeah, certainly taken the better part of tonight, but he looks a lot more comfortable in this car now. Now Brimblecombe, so fast down the straight, has a big look to the outside of Wally Baker. Can't look too wide because Jordan Moss will be coming down the inside.
How close were those 2/4 of those cars here? Look at the pace. Straight down into 2 here. Brimblecombe's just like...
He put it back on the apex too.
Oh my God, what the hell? It's like Baker was left snoozing there, but then Baker straight back through, just going, hey, hang on, mate. I didn't get the memo. Slips back through. And it's on. Let's get over the rear wing of Wally Baker's car here and have a look at that. That was Enright. Very, very snaggy. Very snaggy off the inside level strip. Let's go back a couple of positions here and let's look at this unfold.
I've got one eye on the leaders too because they're only separated by 0.2 of a second, so I'll keep an eye on that for you, Davo, as well. But as you were, Wilton just got passed by Darren Green in the background as well.
Look, no surprise. All going on once again here for race 3, round 2 in the Asrnz 2025 GT Series. J-Man and
Drive through for Wally Baker
here are nearly hoarse. because it is just going off. Wally Baker, drive through, bam. Thanks for coming, Wally. So that'll be track infringements. Goes in immediately, as you would. That allows Brindlecombe, Moss, and right in the Espresso Mustang to sneak past immediately. That is Melling and McDonald in the background.
Yeah.
We'll get back up the pointy end, J-Man, because
Webley battle is a worthy watch, mate. It is so tight, and they're going so fast.
And you called it. You called the times out earlier. No one is hitting these times, are they?
No, I think the best of the rest at the moment would be Steve Rees, was in the 43.8. The last lap round, it was a red cut lap, so if you're starting to run out of track.
Well, that doesn't count, does it?
No. But
Shields and
Fraser's
Fraser.
a good battle. Yep.
Yeah, it's a little bit wide, a little bit awkward. Simpson and Baker, as Baker rolls back out on the track. Phil Tanner tucked in behind. But look, the battle really is. It is up the top at the moment. And what have we got? We got less than 5 minutes, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep.
To run. And it's on. Mustang v McLaren. Webley v Fontenot.
Yeah, mate.
How freaking good is this?
Yeah. But hey, look at this thing. Look at the Shields Fraser battle. Now, this went on all the way to the finish line in race 2. And isn't it fascinating that these guys find themselves 15th and 16th in this race, but once again, nose to tail battling.
Again. Yeah, no
Shields
surprise.
certainly
No surprise.
found somebody out on track to battle with. Now, Kenny Simpson cops a drive through for track infringements.
Well, there you go. Not ideal. Darren Green, I think, tucked in behind Rando, with Wilton sneaking up behind him as well. So, obviously, Steve Wilton, you mentioned Steve Wilton earlier, just recently moved house, setting up the ring again, doing all of this stuff in the background, just starting to find his feet and come back through the field now. J-Man, who are you looking at?
Fontenot, Webley. It's starting to ramp up. They know that there's probably only 2 laps of this race to run.
If that, yeah, that's right. Here we go. And the Mustang is so clearly Webley has got that suspension tweaked now. He can run off that inside curb. We saw that car getting very snaggy off it earlier, but look at it now. And look at the change of direction. See that in that little...
You watch the way that Shane drives this car down. You watch Webley catch up. Shane's slower through the mid-phase of the corner and the braking, but the drive off, he's focused on the drive off, particularly in turn 14, the final turn. You watch the way Shane drives off the corner. He'll balk the Mustang in the middle of the corner, and then he'll drive the car off incredibly straight. So he'll come in here, go outwards,
run wide,
turn it back down, and then
late apex.
The gas.
It's the late apex. That's what he's doing there. I love that style. That is me all day.
Yeah.
So
what's this? Shields. Oh, Shields must have had a big look on Fraser then.
And look at the background too, J-Man. We still have Antoon and Rees going at it. We got Moss and Enright. Moss, it's actually Brindlecombe, Moss, Enright.
Yep.
Damn, is that still going on or what?
That is still happening.
And that is a hot little battle there. Brindlecombe, Moss in the GT2 cars. It's 2 of the GT2 cars. Well, I think they're the only 2 GT2 cars. Oh, actually, apart from Melling, that's in the top 10. Melling sneaking in there as well. You can see him in the background there, just back a shot. But Enright, sandwiched in between those guys. We're going to run.
Webley, what can he do?
Oh, look, he's running out of time, Jamie. That's what's happening.
He's so much better through the chicane now.
Look at this.
Just the way that he just rode those curbs through there.
Over the rear wing of Shane Fontenot's car. Look how close these 2 guys are. This is very technical circuit. Running through the back, towards and through the back sector of this circuit here. Change of direction.
Run wide there from Webley.
Deals with it. No penalty. Runs down to the bottom of the hill there. Stops it. Gets a turn. Look at the discipline, J-Man. Look at how tight and close these are. both Giga Racer, both out of the same team. Fierce competitors though, J-Man.
Yeah, once again, Shane focused on that exit, focused on getting down. Webley is a little bit closer as Steve Wilton cops a drive through now.
Oh,
so he'd be one
no.
of, I think, 3 cars that I can call for this race that copped the drive through. So
Shields runs wide as well. Shieldsy runs wide as well, losing position. Let's just see.
This is the final lap. Watch the space as Webley goes to the outside. We need to stay with this battle maybe for this lap because he's going to have one last gasp at this.
Let's do that. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Final lap.
Sideways down the hill.
Shane Fontano, Brandon Webley, 1-2. Race 3. Round 2. Asrnz 2025 GT Series.
Hard this time.
Look at how close they are.
I think he's going to have a good look down the bottom of the hill.
You think so?
Oh, he's a little
bump.
wide. He won't be close enough yet. Can he get the run down here?
A little awkward bump. You can see Antoon and Rees in the background too, J-Man. He wouldn't want to get a 2 wrong, would he?
Yeah, so he's not close enough. This is where I thought the spot would be down the bottom, but he's not close enough.
Yeah, it was that little bump there. As we see the warning for the 74 car just come up, bottom of screen for the drive-through. And here it is.
Oh, wow. Take this one flag to flag.
And deservedly, J-Man, too, mind you.
So that's a Giga Racers 1, 2, 3 for race 3. Fontano over Webley, over Phil Antoon, holds out Steve Rees for Fargon, over Tony Spence with a big drive. And race 3 turned up late, only turned up for race 2, and then to 3 puts it in the top 5, holds down Lee Perkins.
Smashing it out, nice work. In 5th position, Lee Perkins too. Stellar effort actually, just slowly.
And then here comes the gaggle of GT2 cars led by Sean Brimblecombe in P7. What a fantastic job over Jordan Moss. And then Aaron Enright over Steve Melling puts that GT2 Maserati in the top 10 over John McDonald. And then we see Rando Green. Oh, they are close. Rando and Darren Green battling it out right to the end for 30.
Very close. They were very close.
Same with Shields and Fraser. That's like a lifelong friendship, that is.
Shield Fraser and Jacques in recovery mode after a drive-through, I think it was, J-Man. Wally Baker in 17th. He's actually recovering from a drive-through as well.
Yeah.
Phil Turner in a tic-tac car.
And look at this. Ken Simpson and Steve Wilton battling it out for the 19th and 20th spot. They come across the line. Couldn't sort that out. Farmer went to give it to Simpson, but
so they'll work that out. Lily Glass across the line for P19 J-Man. Well.
Fantastic. All right, there's a guy I want to talk to first. And I'd normally leave this till last, but I'm going to grab him.
But we're going to do it anyway. We're just going to do what we like.
We always do what we like, and so we'll grab this guy. And I would traditionally leave this to last, but Mav, what a fantastic night behind the wheel. All 3 races. You were very, very
Gotta get
strong,
this man
mate.
early.
G'day, guys.
Hey, mate. How much fun was that?
Mate, pretty good. I'm going to just preface this by saying I already had a few drinks before the night started. So
that worked.
Oh, you and us both.
Mate, you come up here, mate. You fit right in.
I think it made the starts a bit better, that's for sure.
Yeah. Well, I see you brushed the teeth in reverse on the start grid of race 3, mate. So nothing's changed there. But mate, fantastic racing. And look, were you playing support for your teammate there in race 3 at the start of that one, or was that all you had? He's pouring another drink.
Race 3?
I think Mav's fallen off the seat.
Was that the last one or the first one? I don't know. Okay.
Last one. Can you hear me or not?
Yes.
No, we can.
Yes,
now,
we got you back.
Yep.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Let me turn the push to talk off. Yeah, how's that?
So really had a good battle with Steve Rees in the last one, but super dominant in the first 2.
Yeah, I think the tyres just were a bit worn out by the third race, so sliding around a bit, so couldn't keep up with Shane and Webley, so yeah, respect to them. They drove well. Shane got a really good win, so happy for him. And the Giga 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, go the Giga 1, 2, 3, mate. You'd be happy with that, and obviously a little bit of competition this season with the Fargon team.
Yeah, it's a shame Maddie didn't do the last race because she was super quick as well.
Yep.
But yeah, it's a good little riff-raff. So hopefully that continues, and yeah, Steve and me in the same car. It's gonna be fun for the rest of the season.
Yeah, 100%, mate. No, look, another fantastic performance, Mav. We expect you to be there, and typically you always are, but that one there was fantastic. So interesting to hear that maybe just running a little bit out of rubber at the back end then. So obviously the addition of one more set of tyres still made the series and the competition really competitive. So that's good to hear. But look, another fantastic performance, mate. Well done.
No, mate, thanks. Hungaroring's one of my favourite tracks, I think, and my other half's Hungarian, so she said if you win a race, you'll get some tonight. So
well done, mate.
I'm golden.
Woohoo! Mate, you're going to top the night off. All you're going to do after that is shoot out into the street and see if you can have a punch on, and you've done the trio.
Trifecta.
Look,
well
stop.
done, Mav. Enjoy, mate.
I'm going to cut that right off, right there.
All right, see you guys.
All right, okay, man. See you, mate. So there you go. I can't even bloody eject him out the room.
MATCHFIT Entertainment does not condone this activity.
It's good stuff. It's good stuff. Okay. All right. So we'll get a quick word from the race. I guess from the race winner, and we'll grab down the other guy that just absolutely hounded him because these guys are joined at the hip.
Let's get that guy.
With these guys,
and
mate.
get the other guy. We got them both here.
Yeah.
This
So
guy
first
and
and
the other
foremost,
guy.
Shano, that's how you do it, mate. Flag to flag. Never mind about this trying to read part numbers of GD2s for the duration, mate. You just go out and do what you did. So congratulations to you. And the other thing as well, Webley, what'd you do, mate? There's a shot of nitrous, 150 shot of nitrous in the Mustang for race 3. What was that all about? A 42.8.
Yeah, I don't know. I just had a very lucky lap. The car felt insanely good in that last stint, but
Stop it.
Before it. What was the temperature? Was it cold?
It was the coolest out of the three, and
that's probably why.
Yeah, I just got a little note passed to me inside the hot box here too. Someone's asking the question: did Slambo and Brandon Webley get Mav drunk for race 3? I'm not sure.
I think Mav let me go, to be honest.
Okay.
That's what he's saying. I was like, fuck, why?
Yeah.
Man, you came at me so fast. It was so good.
Yeah, I don't think I would have been able to get. You can't really pass on this track unless someone makes a mistake. So if he didn't let me go, I would have been stuck behind him probably.
But no, we did see some really tactful racing between you two in that last race. I think by the time you got there, Webley, you probably, you certainly got there quick, and then we watched Shane just really focus, especially out of turn 14 on the exits. He came out wide to the blind apex and then drove the car off straight, because you did have a couple of mile an hour down the chute, but he just really focused on those exits to give us an absolute fantastic piece of entertainment from the two of you, because there was 2 to 3 tenths separating you for the duration of the back end of that race, which is going to make a bloody fantastic watch.
Yeah. So somehow, even with the restrictor, the Ford's still way faster than McLaren on the straight. So I'll take it.
Happy days.
Yeah, 249 plays 244, I think, something like that. So yeah, had a bit of speed on it, but look, what it in turn made is it made some very competitive racing. But congrats to you, Shano, mate. You needed that one. I think based on the amount that you've spent behind GD2s over the first 2 rounds, I'm pleased to see that you jagged one there, mate. And Webley, we expect it from you, mate. We know that you'll be there and thereabouts next week. So well done, boys. I think between yourselves and Maddie and Phil Antoon, that would be another abacus moment for John Carter to work out, I think, because it'll be hard to pick who took the honours.
Cheers, guys. That was pretty fun.
Yeah,
Awesome, guys.
The points guys will be working on it. Thanks, guys.
Talk to you
Awesome
next week.
stuff. Very entertaining. See you next week. Ladies and gentlemen, J-Man. Epic stuff.
Yeah.
Epic.
Piss off, Dave. I can't believe fucking Mav's drunk. Sorry about that, viewers, for that, but I'm just shocked.
You're shocked. You were shocked.
If you want to beat Mav, mate, sponsor him a bottle of JD's or something. Maybe it was Steve Reeves, the Jack Daniels or the Jack Daniels car.
He's just match fit, mate, like the rest of us. So it's fine.
Yeah,
It's all good. It's all good. It all fits in.
All right.
That epic stuff. Thank you again, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, J-Man, for joining and helping me out with what, mate, has been just the craziest 3 races we've watched in a long time, if ever. I'll tell you, Asrnz doing a stellar job. Links in the description. Get down there, join up, support MatchFit, support Asrnz. Wait for more clues to our little puzzle next week, and we will see you again. Oh, look, where are we? Just quickly before we go. Round 3, Super Sprint, Zolder. Ladies and gentlemen, there's the calendar. J-Man and myself will be back next week, as will, I think, pretty much all of these guys, and maybe some more after watching all that stuff. Thanks for joining us again, ladies and gentlemen. Hit the like and subscribe. I know I can see you guys still commenting, so thanks very much. But we've got to go. We've got to go, and we'll see you all next week. Bye for now.
See ya.